he went for it. I would have done the same exact thing.
You knew it was just going to be one side or the other, that Crouching Fierce. Which side was it on? Eita guessed right.
Shinba was looking for a path directly to victory. He took the shortest possible one, and Eita was one step ahead. Match round now for Eita. The Freedom Fighter. Going to the air.
Wow.
Whoa! Eita opening it up now on Shinba.
That was strong. Okay, knockdown now. Eita didn't get too much there.
The delayed wake up. He didn't get the coverage. Delays the grab. Good
Blocked,
read,
but not punished.
Oh, not enough. This could be the last chance for Shinba here.
He is still dangerous.
Oh, no anti-air, the cross up.
What's it gonna be? Oh no, it's not gonna work, but can he escape?
Got a fireball.
No. That is it. Eita, 2 games to 1.
So,
wow, apparently Velociraptor sent infiltration to loser's bracket. Furthermore, that's where it happened. Furthermore, Filipino champ sent Daigo to losers.
What? No!
That's what my phone's saying to me right now.
No. I think that's
both of those are confirmed. We just got it.
I was wondering why my phone got so warm a second ago.
Yeah, it's blowing up is why.
Filipino champ.
That's
doing the impossible.
Very impressive. Especially how Daigo looked on stream earlier. He looked so confident, so good, but sent to loser's bracket.
I wish that we could take some time to talk about that, but the one thing that we can say is that Dhalsim, certainly not a favorite matchup against Daigo's characters.
Yeah, I agree. I think Evil Ryu does fine in that match.
But Filipino champ with a history, he has been a sole American to defeat Daigo when Daigo was pretty much atop the Street Fighter mountain. So bringing back a little bit of the old magic, perhaps Filipino champ.
You know, I'm really happy to see him get back there. That's awesome. It's been a while since he took Street Fighter seriously. He's clearly doing it again.
I mean, that guy's got a very
talented.
very high understanding of fighting games. Yeah. And even with a character that you're kind of struggling with, he understands how to play the odds, play the moments, and do things that other players just won't do.
So NGL Brent is coming up next.
SoCal player?
Yeah, SoCal player. He's a Rufus player. His opponent is Taiga from Japan. Going with Yoon. Rufus, as always, for Brent. Almost always, anyway.
He's been practicing...
He had a Balrog. That's what he started on.
Okay. Oh, sorry,
yeah. But he's been going with Rufus for quite a while. It's really his main.
I think I'm getting my NGL crew confused.
Oh, yeah.
I was thinking of the Ken player going to SoCal.
Chris, yeah.
Chris
Definitely has some characters. Brent, mostly Rufus.
All right. Rufus still no slouch in this game.
No, he got buffed. I think he's good.
Yeah, I think he's got some improvements. Some nice things to rest on, but we know that Yun is right now a fear to be reckoned with.
Everybody's talking about Yun. You know what? Hasn't really shown yet. Maybe he is the best character in the game, but Evo's where that's going to be proved.
Sure. And I mean, they said that about him 2 years ago.
Yeah, in AE, and he didn't win Evo.
He did not win Evo. Nice eye there from Taiga to stop the block string.
I like a lot of what Taiga's doing so far. He's playing Yun like Yun. Get in there. You're going to take some risks. Hopefully they pay off. Certainly they're in your favor.
Dude, these dive kicks from Taiga are sharp. They're right on the knees, or he'll whiff a couple just to get in and thread the needle, as our friend Seth Killian said, right on the knees there.
Again.
So hard to anti-air that. You don't have time.
Yeah, you see? Oh, and that jump medium kick, that's the way to shut down air-to-airs. Big way Rufus wants to deal with them.
Yep.
Missed it.
And this is the Gin H, and everything else is looking good from Taiga, but would have been in a great position to seal this round.
Brent is not really getting out of these situations too well. Taiga just cutting him off the pass each time. Air-to-air situations. Okay, finally Brent gets a knockdown. See if he can start anything. Oh, Taiga started off with crouch tech, and he made Yun look pretty good right there.
You're right about that. And we didn't even get to see any the red focus madness or anything crazy. That was, like you said, making Yun look like Yun, using what's good with the character. The positioning of the dive kicks stuck out to me there.
Chaotix apparently beat Ryan Hart. That Dudley versus Sagat matchup, not easy.
Where's Chaotix from?
You know, I don't remember. He's in the US.
Okay. Well, really, a lot of upsets coming out. We're going to give you guys some updates on them as soon as we can. Right now, Taiga up 1 game against NGL Brent, but Brent battling back now in game 2.
He saw one of those buffs.
Brent
Yo,
battling.
are you serious?
I'm not even gonna. We're gonna wait on that.
Okay,
We're
yeah.
not even gonna
We'll
talk
report
about
that in a second. In the meantime, Taiga with the pressure into the corner that won't go over. Rufus, oh, he confirms!
Very nice. 2 hits, far away. He's able to get the target combo. Brent answering back, getting himself a round up on the board. But Taiga now with a distinct meter advantage. He goes ahead and burns one to get in there and start the show here.
Why not? He's exactly where he wants to be now. Got the pressure into the corner. Okay, Brent might be starting to read a rhythm here. Oh, maybe not. Taiga getting out.
Right back into the way of Taiga. I love reading the rhythms, but sometimes the aggressor just gets it.
Oh, what? Big bet.
Yeah.
Taiga just does not take any gruff right now.
Doesn't care. He's going in, he's going in hard. He doesn't want to let Rufus get out of the box, get out of the gate.
Great block.
Nice block.
Oh, great block again.
Is it enough though? Chance now.
Oh, might be. Hold on. I don't know if it's going to kill right here, but he needs one more setup, and he might get it. He's certainly in a position to.
Great position. He can avoid the wake up. Good. Punish the back there.
And he links it, and
Beautiful.
he gets the cancel, and that's a buff that Rufus got in this version.
Ultra combos, baby. We're here at EVO 2014. You couldn't see that any other year.
That would not have been a round ender.
No.
Any previous version of Rufus.
No.
So 1-1.
Taiga, though, right back out of the gate and quick.
He doesn't look like that's dampened his spirits at all. He's right back in.
A placement on the buttons from Taiga. He really understands his character. Quick stun, 13 seconds in. Focus. Reset.
Okay. Oh, Taiga.
I love it.
He's so insistent. You know, it's a battle of wills, and right now Taiga's just insisting.
Yeah.
Insisting on that corner, insisting on pressure, and Brent's not making him stop.
Yeah, it's the psychological advantage now in the Taiga's favor, and Brent is not able to feel the rhythm anymore. Oh, same side again. The Street Fighter 4 familiar cross-up. Chance for Brent.
Not too much.
And he's in again.
All right, Brent, there was a little weight too. That wasn't even a reversal.
Right. He got a couple of good reads his way, but his back is to the wall, figuratively. Oh, the cross-up.
Ah, that's that.
And the stun. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you Yun.
So Taiga, yeah, that was exactly how I think Yun should be played. Very offensive, insistent on that pressure, not letting anything go. Brent sent to loser's side. Meanwhile, we have some news for you.
Oh man, he was so sharp, but back to, I don't want to say it, you say it.
Daigo Umehara has been eliminated from the tournament by none other than Shin Akuma 666. I am not even joking.
Shin Akuma 66. We don't know who this guy. Do you know who this guy?
He's an Oni player. That's all I got for you.
All right, Oni player. So no
Oni
slouch there. Oni's an incredible character.
Oni's
in Ultra
good.
Street Fighter 4.
Sure.
And I would not be surprised if Daigo doesn't have the wealth of Oni experience. I'm sure he knows the character.
He's played against WoW.
I'm sure he's played against WoW, but it's Oni. This is a character that even if you play against him a couple times in a tournament, that's not enough. He's a completely new character to Street Fighter, and Daigo is an OG, somebody that lives off of his fundamentals. You can't exactly just fundamental Oni. You have to know how these cross-ups are going to work, how these dives work, what the advantage is on block.
Well, you know what? We didn't get to see it. I don't think anybody really thought that Daigo was going to lose there, and so we didn't put it on stream. You know, we can't put everybody on stream constantly.
No. We have.
We don't know if Daigo's going to lose to Shin Akuma 666. Maybe he's gonna. Probably not. We would have thought beforehand.
Probably
but
not.
You know what? That's our lesson. You never know.
That's our lesson. The next time Daigo
know.
plays Shin Akuma 666,
Put it
we're
on
bringing
stream.
him up on the stream. We're bringing him up on the stream. We have about 8 to 9, looks like 9-ish brackets running concurrently of our qualifiers. Again, this was a 2,000-man plus entrant tournament. People have been battling it out from 8 o'clock this morning, West Coast time. My colleague here, Ultra David, has been commentating the matches.
We're getting some mixed messages right now. I don't know what to tell you. We're gonna wait for confirmation either way. I'm not gonna keep going out on a limb.
We'll get back to that, folks. We do not have. We're taking our confirmation as we get it. Sometimes we may have to correct things. We'll do the best we can, but things are going to stand as they are. Back to things here currently. the F pools. Over 2,000 entrants, about a 16-man pool. 2 will make it through each. 1 in winner's bracket and 1 in losers. Most of the players that we're seeing right here are winner's bracket players, but there's matches going on off to the side that we're mentioning, winner's bracket as well as loser's bracket, and we're trying to update you as best we can. Now to our match at hand. Reddit/Kappa Tampa Bison. He's thrown the Reddit Kappa tag into his name. I don't know if they helped him out here, but they've been doing some cool things for players, so thanks to them. And he's going to be up against Kabetsu, a.k.a. Cabbage.
There you go.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense.
Yes, it does. These are their 2 characters and have been for a long time. Cabbage has been a really strong Viper since, well, very early in SF4.
Since Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
He's been playing Viper. He was one of the 5 original deadly Vipers of Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And guess what? He's got an SPO title under his belt. He's a real player. A real tournament player. Looking to apply this pressure to Tampa Bison as best as he can. But Bison, very slippery character on defense, and Tampa Bison really knows how to mix up those options.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how Tampa Bison plays against this. So far, hasn't been, too active.
Ooh,
okay.
Great from Tampa.
There's a little goodness. Oh, nice timing on that by Cabbage.
Things get tough for Bison when he's forced to press offense. If he gets significantly down on life, the scales do tip strongly into Viper's favor. Bison's not going to be able to get a great deal of damage like Viper is, and as well, he has to take huge risks against the wealth of invincibility and great hitboxes that Viper has, we saw right there. Things are looking tough for Tampa Bison. Counter hit from full screen, a drop from Kabetz, but the pressure is unending. Psycho to get out, but Kabetz is not giving this guy any room to breathe. Cross up, burn kick will land. This isn't gonna go. And the punish. Oh, it's off the mark. Oh!
Still a chance here for Tampa Bison.
Oh! Was that what he wanted?
No, that was not certainly what Tampa Bison wanted, I can tell you that.
Oh, Tampa Bison let Kabetz get away with one there. Oh!
All right. So we have apparently been trolled. F-Champ, in fact, did beat Daigo. Infiltration, in fact, did lose to Velociraptor. Both are still in the tournament.
See, this is why I don't like Twitter. Anyway, back to our match.
There was some confusion there.
Back to our
It wasn't just Twitter, by the way, that told us that.
Okay. Kabetsu again. He's up round 1. He gets the knockdown. He's got Tampa Bison in the corner. Things get rough. Bison with a lot of great escapes, but if Kabetz gets the right read on those escapes, things get infinitely worse.
Kabetz is playing so fast. Yeah, see, he does not want to block on. Whoa, there's finally the block on wake up, and so there's the grab. Very smart. As soon as Tampa Bison saw that Kabetz was willing to stay still, immediately the grab.
Yeah, and he actually grabbed him out of a low forward there. The offense now, all of a sudden, working out for Tampa Bison. Oh, Kabetz, nice punish there on the head stomp. Oh, the foot press, head press. It's so hard to remember this guy's moves names. Overhead, here comes the pressure again. Oh, Viper, she drops the burn kick input. A little bit of room for Tampa Bison to breathe. Tampa Bison up 1 round, but this is still match game for Kabetsu, so Tampa Bison can't breathe easy. He needs to seal this round. He wants to seal this round. He wants to go into this next round with the psychological advantage, and this is going to do it for him.
He's got it. Now, this is one guy I will trust on Twitter.
Okay.
Glenn says that Snake Eyes sent Tokido to loser's bracket.
That's very surprising.
I will trust Glenn on that.
I definitely trust Glenn on that. We'll talk a little bit more about that one after the match. It's 1-1 here. Tampa Bison up against one of Japan's finest Vipers to ever grace the joysticks. Tampa Bison, no slouch. We didn't talk much about him. He's a very, very solid Street Fighter player. One of the newer players to the community. So Tampa, and his name is surely representative. He's from Florida.
Yes.
We haven't seen a lot of him as a result in tournaments all over the United States. Florida's not a state that streamed as much, but Tampa Bison gets out, and when he does, he takes names down.
Yeah, exactly. He's had some success, and he's doing it right now. Oh, what a jump time with no punish. Nothing. Knocks her down. Cabot's caught in the corner.
Bison's in control, though.
Well, maybe not anymore. Okay, yeah, he gets away. Cabot just got to find a way to get back in on this.
Oh, nice angle on the jump in. Bison doesn't want to chance the anti-air.
No meter for Tampa Bison. He's caught.
Oh, beautiful. Cabot, the mid-screen setup.
That was so nice.
Oh, Tampa Bison bit on that one. All he needed to do was block. He actually got counter hit on that one, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to mix up, stutter the strings. Good recovery from Tampa. Throwing Cabets into the corner. Oh, he tried to take too much with that walk-up grab. Got pounded right out of it. And now here comes Cabets, throwing him right to the other side of the screen.
Oh man, it's all looking like Cabets right now. Tampa Bison got to make a recovery.
He's not a
settle it down
character.
A little bit.
He's just not a comeback character.
Yeah,
David.
not easy. Absolutely, he can do it. I've seen him make comebacks, but Cabets is playing well enough right now that it's going to be really tough.
Hey, that Viper's going to the air a lot. We might see that double jump strong again.
That's something Tampa Bison loves to do anyway.
Oh, he just gets a point blank crouch short. What was Cabets doing?
Oh, he was looking for a reversal. Cabets had to throw. What a good mix-up.
Delayed wake up. Oh,
that should be that. Very nice. Cabets is going to take it 2-1. It was close.
That's a Tokido pose. I think that's a Tokido pose. Cabets with a little bit of an homage, perhaps, but nail biter for Cabets, but he's going to move on. And here we have the visual confirmation for you. Daigo Umehara is certainly still in the tournament. He's coming up here to play against Mr. Street Fighter himself.
This is a match coming up. Oh, I'm so happy.
I am so happy to be here with you right now, commentating this match.
This has been a fast start. It feels like everything's happening at once, and you can hear in the crowd alternating chants of Daigo, Daigo, or USA, USA. This rivalry has been going on for over a decade and a half. They first played back in the Alpha days when Daigo came over to the US, played against Alex Valle. Very, very close match. Daigo ended up taking it.
That was the beginning of the Japanese players coming to America and taking our funds.
But it hasn't always been like that. Alex has beaten Daigo in the past.
That's right.
In Third Strike and in ST and in SF4, it's happened.
That's right. You know, another storied rivalry that we've had is Valle versus Choi. And because of Valle's history with Choi, I feel that he is incredibly prepared for Daigo. To me, Daigo and Choi are Shotos cut from the same cloth.
I can see that.
They're very technical, they're very precise, and they don't like to take a lot of crazy risks. Valle is basically the contrapositive of this. He will literally take the risk of walking into you and taking the hit, and he'll file that one away into his Rolodex to come back and use the same setup against you 3 rounds later, and then throw in a Dragon Punch 3 frames earlier to kill you on it, and you're left there thinking, what am I playing? Is this guy human? So up against Daigo, he's got a bag of tricks.
You can really hear the crowd get into this one. One of my all-time favorite Street Fighter 4 matches is Daigo against Alex Valle from SoCal Regionals a few years back. They played just the hashtag finger... Kiss his fingertips.
It was
of all footsie matches.
Street Fighter 2.
It was amazing. And
SF2.
I'm so excited to see this. You're going to see some of the greatest footsies that you'll ever see in this match coming up.
How many games have these guys battled it out in, man? Alpha 3, Super Turbo, Hyper Street Fighter, Third
Strike, yeah, absolutely. It's gone back, like I said, over 15 years. It's going to be a very interesting match. Fireball is trying to take control of the screen. Crouching medium kick trying to take control of the screen.
They're feeling each other out.
When Daigo hits Alex with crouching medium kick fireball, that's going to hurt. Not so much for Alex. So that's the advantage of playing Evil Ryu in this matchup. And you can see Alex has gotten pushed back into the corner. He does not want to get touched by any crouching medium kicks. That's what I'm talking about. Into the corner now.
Evil is certainly the offensive powerhouse, David. You sell your soul and you get power in return for it. Valle, he's got a character that's going to have more vitality. He's going to be able to take a hit. He's a little bit just more solid, if you will. Daigo's playing a little bit more of a glass cannon, but he's going to make these hits count. Oh, he went for the DP, but nice from Alex Valle. He baited that one out and went over it with the Tatsu.
It feels like the neutral game is pretty even, but the damage differential is apparent.
Yeah, and at any time, Daigo will explode. Ryu just doesn't have the explosive power as his evil counterpart. And so even the meter game, it's close, but that meter means so much more to evil Ryu.
It's all about trying to walk into the other player's range and walk back right outside of it and punish when they try to press a button. That is what is happening right now. Right into the EX.
How many low forwards have we seen in this round, in this game one? Man?
That's the match. Is that it?
That'll do it.
The last time these two played, back in March of 2013, they had an exhibition, if you recall. Daigo won at 5-3.
Daigo, man, one of the best, absolute, pure, the best Street Fighter players we have, with an 80% win percentage across major tournaments and top 8s.
Oh, a little bit of a risk by Alex. Didn't pay off. Not too much of a punish, though. And at this point, he's been getting chased a lot. He's been getting moved back into the corner. And you can see he's worried about playing as offensively as he might want to, because he knows what the damage output of Evil is. Here comes Alex, though. You see that stand medium kick? It has a good hitbox on it. It moves Evil Ryu forward into the opponent's range. From the front, oh, but nothing out of the combo.
Daigo's still in control, though, and this is evil Ryu, man. The Vortex character, but we're not seeing that. Daigo has finally been able to bring his style over to evil Ryu and playing a much more controlled game, and at any moment, he might bounce.
You know, I have to say, I really like Daigo playing evil Ryu. It feels like he can play the footsie game, the ground game he wants to play, but it counts.
Two versions
does a lot of damage.
2 versions ago, if I'm not mistaken, maybe 3, Daigo flirted with switching to Akuma. And I thought that would have been great for him. He would have buffed his inherent Shoto power. I think we're seeing that here with his evil Ryu as he takes to Alex Valle, juggle in the corner. Dangerous times for our American Shoto, Mr. Street Fighter himself.
You see what Ryu gets, just not quite the same. This is why a lot of Ryu mains have switched to evil Ryu.
Oh, it's not just Ryu mains, baby. It's
no,
a
you're
lot
right.
of just players.
You are right about that, and that is that Daigo Umehara in evil Ryu versus regular Ryu. 2-0 over Alex Valle. That was 4 straight rounds.
That was 4 straight rounds, and that was loser's bracket, folks. So Mr. Street Fighter leveled up Alex Valle. He's going to be going home early this year. Quarterfinals, nothing to be ashamed of, nothing to sneeze at, but a guy like Alex Valle, he's definitely trying to make it out to that top 8, maybe even win the damn thing.
I think he told me the other day he's never gotten worse than, I believe it was top 32 at EVO, might have been 64. I guess not this time.
Not this time, baby.
Well, ran into a pretty good opponent.
It's a very competitive field this year. We don't know who Alex Cali Power lost to earlier in the bracket. If we could get a confirmation on that, we'll let you know. But the field is incredibly stacked. This, from 8 o'clock in the morning to 6 o'clock tonight, that's where you were looking for upsets. Over there on the Capcom Fighter stream, you'd see a player that you know, and probably a player that you didn't know, and maybe that player will get upset. Now we're through the pools. There can't be upsets anymore. Every player is somebody that you know.
Everybody's good. Everybody's good.
And
here.
if you don't know him, I guarantee you, one of the 50,000 plus people at home knows him, and they're at home rooting for their boy, because these people have trained. These people have grinded. They know the matchups. They have the tournament jitters under control, and they've made it through a bracket, man. Today, if this is a good day for you, you want to take that momentum and let it ride all the way through to Sunday.
So Glenn, we just talked about him actually. He's reporting on what's going on with the matches. But Glenn Cravens wrote a book, came out just recently called Evil Moment 37. You can guess what it's about. It's about the parry that Daigo had against Justin Wong 10 years ago. This is the 10-year anniversary of that happening. It feels like it's
take me
not
back to my youth, David.
I know, believe me. I was at that one, although not at the Sunday. I came to Saturday with my friend, and I told my friend, hey man, I'd like to go back to finals day the next day, and my friend was like, I don't want to bother, and so I said, okay, I don't want to drive by myself, and I missed Evo Moment 37.
You guys aren't friends anymore, right? Tell me you guys aren't friends anymore, right?
Well, actually, no.
Hey, we might have an Evo Moment 38 coming up. We have East Coast finest, Sanford Kelly, who made it out to Evo at the absolute last moment, the 11th hour, and so many people are happy to see him. He's here in the quarterfinals, and he's up against Mako. This is what everybody's wanted to see. One of America's finest, one of East Coast finest, up against international competition. What a joy to watch.
Sanford with a really strong Oni. You've probably seen it up in the Northeast. Very strong control of the ground, but I feel like the strength for the Steam Co. Sanford Kelly is that he has great reads. His reads are really some of the best.
He's got also incredible reactions, though. When you pair these two things together, you've got a fearsome player. He'll do things that you never expected on.
Yes.
Oh, the third hit! Ultra, baby!
They buffed it.
They buffed it. I never thought I would see that hit do that much damage, and mean that much, but the round goes to Mago off of the Ultra buff to Phalon.
Gets the hard knockdown. What can he do?
Oh, and the reads started to come out from Sanford. Couldn't keep it going, though. Look at this. Neutral game from Sanford. He's really become a master of this character, Oni.
Well, Mago's playing exactly the right character for him. He likes to play really solid top-tier characters. He likes to have control of the ground. He likes to have the ability to react. All those things are in Faye.
What a risk from Mago! And Sanford is making him pay! Oh no, the third hit! Will the third hit do it, David?
The third hit, I didn't even going to need it? Yes.
Bing! Oh, that's a crushing way to lose not just a round, but a game. We know Sanford Kelly can be an emotional player. He's got to shake this thing off now. This is the biggest stage. Evolution 2014.
A lot of people are sending us info on Twitter about what happened, and you know what?
We're
I'm
not
just
listening.
not going to say
We're not
it.
listening,
Yeah,
guys.
sorry. I need double checking on all of this stuff.
No, man, we're not listening. But tweet us if you want. Let us know, because we love to hear from you. But we're not parroting it. We're not doing that. Sanford, full life, controlling the ground game, but Mago not letting him get off easy.
Yeah,
finds the corner push.
This is not an easy match, I don't think, for Oni. Faye just has such good buttons at such a strong range.
Right.
Look at that.
Yeah.
And even at this range, Faye is still a threat. Rekka could come at any time.
Yeah. Oni's a character that he has pretty good ground poke.
Yes.
Against the majority of the cast, he can kind of hide behind that really far stand, fierce, uses fireballs, but that doesn't work so well against Phalon with these fast, long-range Rekkas.
He cannot use forward fierce on Faye. It'd get punished by Rekka every time. So, yeah, there we go. That's Chip. And now Mad Catz Mago is at match point against the Steam Co.'s Sanford Kelly.
Mago is running away with this. Sanford, he's got to stop the momentum. He's got to stem the bleeding quickly.
Got to really make a big change. At least he goes in once. Haven't seen that too often for him. He's really been caught walking backwards. He might be trying to change things up here.
Mixing it up now, Sanford Kelly. This is how you have to stem the bleeding with Oni. You can't just go back to neutral. You have to get in there, start doing some damage, and get into the other guy's head. Get Mago out of your head. He delayed that.
Well, it could have worked out better for Sanford. For Mago, though, you know what? He still has control right now. Yeah. He's pushed Sanford back into the corner. Mago way down on life.
It's true, but you got to risk a fair amount with Phalon to close this out. I still put this one in favor of Sanford Kelly. Look at that. He's got to get close. Doesn't bite on the setup.
There it is. Yeah. Round Sanford. So maybe he can build on this.
Yep. And I'm going to just go ahead and say that was a pretty risky grab.
Yes.
At the end there from Sanford. After the level 2 focus, Phalon was at a frame advantage. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that should be the case.
A little bit of zoning now. I haven't seen that too much. It's hard to zone Faye.
Yeah, he's trying to play a little bit of fireball game. Sanford is another one of our actual American Shotos. Really understands the fireball game, but Mago with so many ways to stop it. He's got the flip kick that'll go through it, and he's got the Rekkas that can stop it early if he gets a chance.
Gets on out of there. Oh, wow. Good range on the stomp.
Oh, counter hit.
Oh, Sanford looking like he's starting to play.
Returns the favor. Mago counter hit. And now he's got a lot of screen.
And now Mago's down on life, but I still feel like he can take control of this situation.
Yeah, he's got EX Reckless available. You know, those are fast.
He has such good threats, good pokes, and Mago himself is such a strong player.
This is beautiful. A chance to keep him out of the flip kick range. When he got in the flip kick range, didn't throw the fireball, but Mago finds a Rekka.
Here comes Mago now. And he confirms! It's enough!
What?
Wake up,
Wake
down
up.
medium.
That's what I'm saying, David.
It worked.
David.
You know what? It makes sense. Mago was trying to walk backwards out of DP range. Sanford saw it. He knew what I say about Sanford's reads. That's one of those.
Yeah.
1-1 against one of the best players in Japan.